to the Traffic Jam.
This, that, and the third.
Traffic Jam.
Doing this, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. Doing this, that, and the third.
And now for everyone's favorite topic on This, Then, the Third, and that is none other than relationships. So, Ms. Rici, what's topping off our relationship segment this week? How can I help?
Okay, so last week we talked about how Khloe Kardashian is now about to be a new stepmom, right? Because her boyfriend, baby daddy Tristan Thompson,
TT
has a new baby on the way, right? And I found out, she called me and told me. But she's feeling the way about it, right? She's hurt.
hurts the brand.
She doesn't know how to deal with it. So my question is, if your boo, guy or girl, you found out that they are expecting or had a baby, okay, do you stay or do you leave?
My initial question would be, at what point in the timeline continuum did this baby occur? So this is a baby I never knew about and then found out about after we kind of in love? Or is this a break baby from we was together, blah, 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 got cheated on, or, took a break, and now you have a baby in the interim since I've known you?
So
like, what kind of baby is it?
So for the female, because it has to be a little different for each. So for the female, he cheated and got somebody pregnant.
Okay.
Okay. For the male, I would say, yeah, it could be the same.
Same. So she cheated.
She got a
We
baby
went
now.
to Lamaze together. I didn't know until this baby came out not looking like me or acting like me that this was not my fucking baby. And your question is what? How soon did I leave the bitch is your question? What's your question?
Do you stay or leave? I guess I
You know
got
what would
this
be funny
answer.
though? If you left and then that nigga became LeBron James. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, it depends on the birth weight. It depends on how this nigga is trajecting, what percentiles he or she is in. Because if I birth a world-class athlete, even if it's in pool, yeah, and that's kind of late to find out, but, it depends. What am I getting out this deal? I'll stay if it benefits me, but, bitch, I'm embarrassed. So, I'm ashamed of us.
So you leave because you're embarrassed?
Man, I
Embarrassed,
would be
hurt?
embarrassed, hurt, ashamed. I would feel insecure as fuck because it's like, how did another nigger put a baby in my baby? Like, this was my bitch, and she has a family outside of this household, and I'm responsible for the GDP of this household too. So it's kind of like, yo, these niggas they getting me, dog. I'm getting got every morning. I wake up like, another one. Just another day I have to spend in this purgatory ass state, dog. I gotta get my baby back. And I ain't talking about rib. I'm talking about, like, I need to go have a baby. And then she needs to be able to be a part of this family as well. And then we're even. Yeah, I need a break baby. Not even break. I need a now baby. I would need a now baby to get my lick back, dog. You're not just finna have this nigga's son in here pissing on my toilet, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tracking mud in my crib, bro. Like, that would be nerve-wrenching to deal with every single day for a nigga that's maturing. You know what I'm saying? A grown-ass nigga like, oh, man, I just understand niggas fuck up and, you made a mistake, baby, and we gonna deal with it together. That's what we signed up for. A maturing nigga? Why I oughta. Like, that's every morning, bro. Afternoons and nights might be good. Every morning would be, you'd be asleep, and you wake up, I'd be debating. I should slap the face off this bitch face, man. I hate it here. But what say you?
Oh, God, that is so entertaining. But that is true. Because some guys will probably, who are mature or at that stage would be like,
Bitch, you know the kids I got?
Right. No, I can't.
That's tough,
I can't.
bro. But it's easier to
I've been in a
digest with
situation.
a male. Like, if the female can handle it better because that nigga's probably not going to have that kid a lot.
It still is embarrassing. It hurts the same. The shit is annoying. And it's all the same feeling. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's like, Especially if the female doesn't have kids, the woman doesn't have kids.
She has a barren womb.
No,
Her womb
like,
is so polluted.
It's not even that, but it's like somebody else is having your baby first. That type. And so it's real like, oh.
Very sensitive subject.
Yeah, it's like, no, I'm not. I don't have to. So, no, I'm not. See you later.
Yeah, you can get the fuck out of Dodge. Now, if we tweak that scenario a little bit, y'all already have a kid together. This nigga goes and has a kid on you. Is it as easy to leave?
Yeah. Because I just can't deal with the other person.
Yeah.
I don't care how peaceful she is.
Yeah.
Maybe, like,
there's
I would
always
need
this
break.
one-upmanship.
And I would need a break. Like, I would need time away to detach, to, like, get out of that emotional space with you. And maybe, no, because I don't never go back. So I'm not even going to say down the line. Nope, just, it's over.
So what happens if they baby ugly as fuck? Like, you would kind of stay and be like, yo. You know what it is? Like, every day you would be like.
No, I just couldn't
get in your cage.
Stay with him. Like, you did that. You can come see your kid, but I'm over it.
Done with it.
I'm over
it. Bullshit ain't about nothing. It never has been and never will be, in my opinion. We do make mistakes, but we have to live with the repercussions and consequences thereof. So it's like, man, one night of pleasure can lead to a lifetime of regret or pain. Yeah. And nigga, you signed up for that. Bitch, you signed up for this. So, you know, look before you leap and think before you act. Yeah. And you won't have to have those situations.
So my next question, Chantelle Jackson, who used to date Nelly. Apparently, they broke up.
Okay.
Right?
This is pre, post, or during Shanti.
This is after Shanti.
So she's already starting off in a deficit. There is no after Shanti.
She's pretty.
Oh, she got it like that?
You ain't never seen Chantelle?
Is she famous? Besides being Nelly's girlfriend after Shanti?
I think she dated Floyd.
Floyd Mayweather. Who didn't?
But anyway, she was on The Real. And she basically was saying that they don't break up, they're on breaks, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so my question is that a thing, one? And she was saying how they're really good friends. They didn't have a nasty breakup. It was kind of like they agreed to go their separate ways for whatever reason. But if she were to get into another relationship, Nelly is that friend that they will always have that tight friendship, right? So whoever comes into the picture will
Nelly's
have to
deal with the fact that Nelly's fucking. Nelly's still fucking.
Is that what that means?
That's what that means. Tight vagina entry point. Like, yo, come on, son. But I mean,
I think you would agree. You would be different because you're probably that friend.
I love everybody, dog. See? Like, yo, whatever works for us. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So it's like, to your original question, I feel like, yes, there are breaks and like scheduled breaks, like vacation almost. You have that at work, you have that at school.
Scheduled breaks?
Yeah, so it's like, let's say that we go together, because this is hypothetical. We go together and I'm like, yeah, you know, we've been rocking for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? Waddy Bam is in the third, but I'm finna go serving the Peace Corps for 6 months. We're on break, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever I meet when I'm on Peace Corps duty and Waddy Bam, that's my girl now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go together for 6 months. You and I don't. When I come back, I don't want to meet the nigga that was keeping your bed warm. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. You remember Dead Presidents? The nigga came back and his girl was a total freak. And the nigga Pinky was like, yo, that shit she be doing in the bedroom, nigga, I taught her that. You know what I'm saying? And we like, what are you supposed to say? Thank you? But if you had the right mindset, you know what I'm saying? You gotta either stay or leave or, you know, just shit, do the same thing back to her. I don't know, get your lick back. But I do feel like there are breaks. Okay. Like, for example, if you're like, I'm finna enroll in a immersive educational program. You know, continued education study. I need time away to focus on this shit with them. That could be 3 weeks. That could be 3 months. That's a break where it's like, yo, I'm not in your face, in your space. We're not doing what we typically would do. So it doesn't have to be a break to go fuck somebody else. It could be a break to just level up. And it's like, well, you're not a part of this part of the level up. So back the fuck up, or I'm going to run the fuck off. And I think those are examples of breaks. I don't think it has to be perceived as a negative.
I agree, but how many men are like, okay, babe, take a break?
Yeah, if she fucking some books or some volunteer work, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But nobody is going to willingly agree to like, I'm finna have this other boyfriend for this season. But if you're like, yo, I'm finna do this other thing for this season, cool. And if y'all agree, like, man, you over there, I'm over here, and she ends up fucking on somebody else, don't bring me nothing back and don't tell me about that shit. I'm just gonna envision you hitting the books instead of the book, Mr. Booker hitting you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so if that is the agreement, are you hitting anybody else?
Of course.
See?
A horse is a
See?
horse, of course. And what I'm gonna do is do it respectfully. I'm going to keep my business to myself and that significant others. And you shall never have this shit thrown in your face. I don't think people are that naive to think that niggas and bitches don't cheat as much as they can and or want to. But they don't want their friends to know about it. They don't want their families to know about it. Y'all thing is y'all thing. So it's like, be respectful about your cheating. Strap up. Don't do it. Cheat emotionally instead of physically. You know what I'm saying? Have that work wife or work husband and still get what you're not getting at home, but you still get it fulfilled. Don't fuck your significant other's friends, families, co-workers, former colleagues. Like, fuck out of town. Fuck out of country. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it's like when motherfuckers be like, I only fucking this 20-mile radius, that's when shit goes left, I feel. Motherfuckers just don't want to be disrespected. It's not that they don't assume niggas don't cheat. They don't want to be disrespected.
I agree.
Yeah. Motherfuckers will stay for abuse physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, as long as nobody else knows they're getting abused. It's a toxic ass thing, but it's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing. Toxicity exists in us all. It's just
If I had cards, I would throw them up, y'all. That's it. I ain't got no more. He breaking and fucking. Okay.
I'm just saying, you don't agree that there are breaks, or there shouldn't be breaks, or breaks aren't possible.
I agree. I think breaks are possible.
Right.
I think breaks should be
Schedule.
in everybody's relationship.
Schedule.
Yeah,
I think the absence makes the heart grow fonder. I need to miss this bitch, dog. I cannot. Man, you know what I'm saying? But we get so locked into this marriage, happily ever after without the band, that we don't get to have a girl's trip, have a guy's trip, have a season away from each other. Have a big enough house that I don't have to see you every day, but we home. You know I'm here.
Yeah.
But nigga, we home. You know what I'm saying? So I just think, again, I think our thesis of the year has always been everything ain't for everybody. Whatever works for you, work it. And self-awareness leads to other awareness in that order. All right? Okay. But I think that about wraps us up for this week's episode of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. Literally. Thank y'all for tuning in and turning up. As always, please tell a friend to search us on all social media outlets by searching This, That, and the Third with the third spelled I, like the Roman numeral 3. Once again, it's been a pleasure serving as your host. It's your boy, Calvin Leroy King the Third. My lovely co-host with the mostest, Miss Rici Pieci, the one and only. And we are the Undisputed King and Queen of Chicago Podcast. Check us out.
This is a traffic jam. It's that in the third. Traffic jam. Doing this, that, and the third.